Assalamualaikum and greetings to all viewers out there. So today, me and my group mates will be presenting our project called UTHM Student Attendance System under the course name System Analysis and Design. Me, as the group leader, Muhammad Arif Aiman bin Mazlan, with the matrix number AA20011, accompanied by my group mate, first up, Intan Nur Fatihah binti Sa'ari, AA200735, Siti Haja Munira binti Kamaruzaman, AA200193, Nur Afza Afrina binti Uzli, AA201145, and last but not least, Muhammad Harith Haikal bin Muhammad Hafiz, AA201328, and we all are from Section 2. So, for the contents of this presentation, we'll be highlighting first, introduction, problem statement, objective, methodology, development and design, and conclusion. For introduction, as a history background, UTHM holds up thousands of students from various states. So how the attendance system works. So first up, lecturer will pass a form containing the student's name as attendance form. And then the student will slowly and deliberately mark their names and hand it over to others, later to pass on to the administrator to personally update and write the information. Once everything done and the students completed the form, the lecturer will carry the form to the administrator to update in the system. So how will this system will be revolutionized? In this new system, it is likely to be updated in real time the student attendance into the system without having to go around passing the form or requesting help from administrator. So all the work will be directly go through the lecturer and through the system.
Hi, I'm Haza and I'll present to you about the problem statement. Actually, the problem that was encountered when using the traditional system is there might be a risk of errors such as students or lecturer may record the information incorrectly in the timesheet. Next, this method also will consume a lot of time because lecturers need to call out students' name one by one, or if it is taken from student itself, it is very hard for every student to write their attendance. Next, this method also is ineffective and outdated because, as we know, we now are living in the technology era in which technology is evolving very fast. Everything is using technology method which are more efficient, quick and easier. And the last one, the menu system only make our work become hard, such as to pass the student information. It takes a great length from lecturer to the office clerk, superior, and others just to update and be informed about the students' data. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Afza Afrina binti Uzli. My matric number 88201145. Okay, now I will continue my part, which is for objective. First, our objective is to develop an attendance system for UTHM students which can help lecturer in monitoring the punctuality of the students. So it also can help the lecturer to manage the absence or any unexpected cases happen. Second, our objective is to propose the management system for UTHM to make an alternative to the manual attendance system. So this will absolutely be able to minimize any error or negligence while students fill in their attendance manually. I think that's all from me. Now I will pass to next presenter.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Haikal bin Muhammad Hafiz. My matric number is AA201328. Today I'm going to explain about methodology for our project. To develop and expand a system, A systematic approach such as system development lifecycle, or better known as SDLC, needs to be done. SDLC provides a well-structured flow and of pace that help an organization to quickly produce high-quality software which is well-tested and ready for production usage. Popular SDLC models include the waterfall model, spiral model, and angular model. A Gantt chart is used to show the schedule of the system transfer to ensure that system is constructed on the time. Gantt chart is shown as below. There are 5 SDLC steps used in this program. The first is information gathering. In this phase, we gather all the information needed for the success of the system. In this phase, we also target user for the system, which also helps in testing the effectiveness of the system. Next is the planning phase. In the planning phase, we will determine project goals and establish a high-level plan for the intended project. Planning is by definition a fundamental and critical organizational phase. The 4 primary activities involved in the planning phase are as shown in the Gantt chart above. Identification of the system for development. The most important and fundamental stage of the system is the requirement analysis. It is carried out by the team members with user inputs. This information is used to plan the basic approach of the project and perform a study on the feasibility of the system to be used. Next is design phase. In this phase, the design our system, a data flow diagram is used to show the flow of input, output, and process of the system. In addition, accurate data entry produced will be developed so that the data used in the information system is correct. The 4th phase is development phase. In the system, our system will be tested first by ourselves in terms of its ability to work, whether it has error, user opinion on the system, and so on. At this phase 2, our system is ready to be installed for students to use, ready to run, live and productive. It may take training for end user to make sure that know how to use the system and get used to it. In the system implementation phase, we may need a long time and depending on the complexity of the system and the solution it presents. The last phase is testing phase. In this testing phase, the system will be tested as a whole when the student standard system has been complete. This system will be performed by the user to ensure the system can meet the needs and requirement of the user. If there are any problems or bug detected, maintenance will be conducted before the releasing of the system. The next part is data flow diagram, or known as DFD. If the user opens the system will continue to take the user to login session and ask the user to enter their email and password. If the email and password are true, the next part is data flow diagram, or known as DFD. If the user opens the system will continue to take the user to login session and ask the user to enter their email and password. If the email and password are true, the system will switch to the main page where the system will ask the user to choose to fill in attendance or check student record. If the user finish filling in the attendance, the data will be compressed into the student database. I think that's all from me. So I pass this presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Intan Fatiha binti Saari and my matric number is AA20735. So now I will be explain about my part, which is the development and design. So first, here is our mockup that we designed in Pencil software. So our system name is UTHM Student Attendance System that is specifically for UTHM lecturers. So the lecturer are required to key in their password and their email, and then they need to click the sign in button here. Okay, so once the lecturer have signed in their account, so it will display the main page of the system. So the lecturer have 2 choices, either attendance or check student record. So if the lecturer want to check the student attendance, they can click the attendance button here or click at the attendance button at the left side of the main page here. So if the lecturer click the attendance button, so the system will display this category. So the lecturer need to choose the diploma or degree. So if the lecturer choose diploma button, click the diploma button, the system will show this, the diploma courses, and the lecturer need to choose to click any one of these courses. So for example, the lecturer click the information technology. And then the system will display this semester that the lecturer need to choose. So for example, if the lecturer choose SEM 2, and then it will display the attendance page over here, and then the lecturer required to select the section, subject, and the time, and then lecturer need to click the take attendance button here, and then it will display all the students' name here as well as their picture. So here the lecturer have three choices, which is P, A, L. P for present, A for absent, L for late. So here we differentiate the attendance by using the color. So like present is green, A, and then absent, yellow color, and late for red color. So once the lecturer have done fill in their student attendance, and then they need to click the done button here. So all the student data will be saved in the system. Then if the lecturer want to check student attendance record, they can click the check student record at the main page here, or at the student record button at the left side. And then it will display like this, the student record page. And the lecturer required to select the category, study category, semester, course, section, subject, date, and time. And then the lecturer need to click the OK button here. And then it will display like this. And then the system will display the information that the lecturer have key in here, and then it will display all the students' name that present, late, and absent. And then at the right side here, we have the total of students that present, late, and absent of the class. So if the lecturer have done, fill in the student attendance and then check student record, they can log out the system. So once the lecturer log out the system, it will bring the lecturer back to the sign in page here. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
So, as a conclusion, after all the details have been laid out throughout the presentation, it is safely to assume that all the ideas of the project have been visualized, thus justifying the goal and the expectations of the project. The project would benefit both student and lecturer parties. It is time-saving and user-friendly system that the lecturer can get around easily. From this project, it is hoped that the system has overcome the origin problems of the early manual method, other than making the whole process more efficient. Also, it is hoped that the university have a more easier time to manage and identifying any casualties if any issues occur. So that's all from us. Thank you.